Floyd and he was me, he would never have to fight again because that exhibition shit.
Yeah.
As me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds, and we both gonna get 100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdue shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdue. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's good? Let me turn the camera on. What's good? Salute to the boxing family. We back. And you know, I always am excited, and it's a pleasure to speak to one of the best fighters in all of boxing, male or female, don't really matter. One of the best, the newly crowned unified 168-pound champion, ShadasiaGreen, the sweet Terminator. How you feeling, champ? I see you back there.
What up, Jusdue?
How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I'm just resting and relaxing and spending time with the family, you know, doing a little bit of what I like, you know, just relaxing.
Yeah. How's the family doing since the win?
Everybody is amazed. Everybody is so proud. Everybody is on cloud nine. They're not surprised, you know. My family definitely had a lot of faith in me. I kept telling my wife, like throughout the whole camp, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna beat this girl. She like, I know. And they just seen what we talked about coming to fruition. So an amazing feeling when you got people who believe in you, you know?
All right. I mean, I always told you this: win, lose, or draw. And it's not good that you lost, but it's a teachable moment because it shows you who really believe in you as opposed to who don't. And I said it, you know, I told my cousin I was gonna have you on, and he remembered one of the other interviews we did before you was champion. I was saying you're gonna be a future world champion. We're gonna put that in existence. And look at it today, man. I got chills seeing you win and that raw emotion that you showed, man. We're gonna talk about it. So did you know that they had you, for lack of a better term, they had you effed up, man? Do you know they had you as an underdog?
Hell yeah, I knew. I channeled it very well though. I knew from as soon as the fight got announced, I was on Twitter and I seen a couple of people like, yo, Shills by Devastation. I'm like, damn, Devastation, and I would like it. You know, I'm like another Errol Spence. Earl Spence does that a lot. He'll go and see what people are saying about him and like it, and then
Mm-hmm.
revisit the conversation. So, and all of my peers too, like, and then even walking around fight week, like
Mm-hmm.
the way they were like, oh, Savannah Marshall versus Shadasia Green, the way the announcers were, in the media, they wasn't really too keen on asking me a whole lot of questions. It was all about the return of Savannah Marshall and her accolades and her
Right.
achievements. And I
Right.
didn't let it get to me at all. I knew that all I needed to was my family and three or four people to believe in me that was in my circle, my sparring partners to believe in me.
Mm-hmm.
And they did just that. My coaches, man, they were amazing. They pushed me to my limits. That's probably one of the hardest but best camps that I've ever had for a fight of that magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
Um and everything we dotted, all I's, crossed all T's. And as you
Mm-hmm.
can see, man, I was levels above I mean, not Amanda, but Savannah. That's another person that really believed in me too. Amanda and Cindy and Jordan, her manager,
Talk
her
about it.
trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan kept telling me like how good I looked, how fit I looked, my mindset. And he kept saying, "This your moment. All you gotta do is let your hands go." Cindy came directly to me. They were walking in, making an interest for their fight. And I was
Mm-hmm.
doing medicals. New York is real strict. So they got the
Right.
medicals on top of the medicals, on top of the post medicals. And I was
Mm-hmm.
walking to the medicals and I was trying to rush back so I could get warmed up because it was almost time for me to go. And Cindy was like, "Yo, you got this. Let your fucking hands fly." And
Mm-hmm.
so, most importantly, I believed in myself, I believed in
Right.
myself.
Right. Right.
That's what it was.
Every reason, but and I wanted to ask you about that because I like to ask the fighters. We seen the performance, but I
Hmm.
know you had to put yourself through some hell to get there. What was your training camp like leading up to this the biggest fight of your life?
To be honest, I got my butt kicked in sparring. If we sparred Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I probably got beat up in sparring Monday, Wednesday, and half of Friday. And it was like that all camp. I was sparring a bunch of guys that was way more stronger, way more active. And then I started getting with them. I started.
Mm-hmm.
And so the last week of camp, I remember I'm low in weight, which I made weight 2 days prior to when weight was due. So if we weighed in on Thursday, I was on weight Tuesday night,
Right.
which was amazing for me because that never
Mm-hmm.
happened. So, but the last week of sparring, I walked in the gym and I shined.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sparring those same people, and they was just like, "Yo, we just couldn't touch you." And then I said to my trainer, "I'm like, yo, you know what, B? I got an idea." He like, "What?" I'm like, let's do 12 rounds for the rest of the week." And he was like, "Oh, I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna say that." So,
Mm-hmm.
well, and we did 12 hard. And I'm talking about fresh fighters. Like, I will break one of them down, they'll swap 'em. I will
Mm-hmm.
break them down, swap them. Break her down, swap 'em. Break it. So we took it to new levels. And my strength and conditioning, my coach was like, "Yo, this is the best shape I ever seen you in."
I
Coach,
wanted
shout
to
out to
ask
Coach
you about
Austin.
that.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Austin Wall. He tested me on many occasions. He
Mm-hmm.
my power felt good, but most of all, we did a lot of cardio because somebody told me on my post that Marshall keeps coming, that cardio. So everything that people was telling me, like I was taking into
Mm.
consideration. I wasn't
Talk to
mad
him.
at it. I wasn't mad at it. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Oh, you ain't doing nothing but teaching me. You think my cardio gonna slack? Okay, cool. Let's
Mm-hmm.
double up on the cardio.
Motivation.
You know what I'm saying? You think
Yes.
my chin weak? Okay, cool. Let's get in there with some heavy hitters." You know what I'm saying? So everything they don't even
I love
realize
it.
that the negative comments I take it to the gym. I take it to the gym and I adjust myself and I apply it to whatever it is that I'm doing. So I think I
Mm-hmm.
spoiled the party, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I spoiled the party. Everybody was looking
Yeah.
forward to the Clarissa Shields and the Savannah Marshall rematch, but I spoiled that party.
Mhm. Yes, you
Now,
did.
and I
Hmm.
hate that as females, as women, that we tend to take a call out or anything of that sort personal,
Hmm.
and we take it as
Hmm.
a dag or a dig. If some of
Hmm.
these young girls want to call me out, I'm gonna take it as a compliment. You
Yeah,
consider me as
yeah.
one of the best, and you want to
Right,
test yourself against the best.
right,
And
right.
unfortunately, with Clarissa Shields, because of the history, when I call her out after the fight, because she calls herself the GOAT and she is one of the best female fighters I've ever seen, and then I want to test
Yes.
my sense against the greatest and
Hmm.
make good money while doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I think she
yeah.
takes that as a dig, and she should take it
Hmm.
as a compliment. because I
Absolutely.
regard her skills to be top tier. Top tier,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I feel phenomenal.
Right.
My nieces and nephews, my kids are happy. My
Mhm.
community is happy, and I'm still just
Man,
a regular person, man.
well,
I'm sitting here right now. Um, Rest in peace to my wife's uncle. I had ended up going to the repast, and the DJ let me get on the set. And I've
wow.
always wanted to DJ, so that's my gift to
Mhm.
myself. I bought a little mixtape. Well, I can't put it together right now. It's blowing my mind. I'm so upset. Like I'm trying to get it all together, but I'm
Mhm.
honestly, I'm just a regular person who won. Which one of my favorite titles is Ring Magazine because that puts you on the undisputed list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Considering the fact that I just beat a former undisputed, former 160 super world
Mhm.
champion,
Mhm.
former two-time Olympian. I did the
Mhm.
thing, Jusdue. I did the thing,
Mhm.
which I
Man.
appreciate you for always supporting, man.
We
Always
knew it.
supporting, man.
We knew it. I just appreciate you for being reachable and always
Absolutely.
the very first interaction was always genuine. And I'm like, I just don't know how more people don't know about you. But remember, you went from the best kept secret to now. Hey
Yeah.
man, they gotta put some
Yeah.
respect on Jersey. Like they
It
had
ain't a
you
secret no
as an
more, you know?
underdog, and to
Yeah.
see you come out there and win that fight. And that's what I look just looking at you. I said, just looking, I'm like, man, you look like you in some of the best shape that I've seen. Just looking. I'm like, and you had this look on your face that was dialed in. I was there's no way she losing this fight. We called it
Mm-mm.
live, so they know what I was saying all the way into the build up. I understood you had a tough fight in front
Yeah.
of you, but this is what you was made for. You was ready, and I
Absolutely.
feel like you learned from your loss. So
Yeah.
it's good that you was able to go through it, get through it. Now you get into it, and it's undeniable. And then you fought you fought the girl to beat the girl too. So I think things are aligning for you perfectly because not only do I believe in you, I believe you about to get exactly what you've been looking for, and this win is just gonna put you right where you need to be, man. Because you snatched up two titles now. Now you unify, and you got the Ring magazine too.
That's the one. I can't wait. I text one of my guys from MVP like when we get that ring, I want
Mm-hmm.
that ring magazine. You know what I'm saying? But um I was faced with a lot of adversity during fight week that I just really like I see myself maturing. I ignored.
Yeah,
And stop, Troy. I want to give a shout out to my dog, right?
your dog.
I got this new golden doodle, man, and I can't lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter came up Thursday. We left her home for a
Mm-hmm.
couple of days. She's 16, so she came up Thursday. Stayed in a hotel room with me. I was real relaxed because
Right.
that's what I do. I spar. I come home. I come home to my daughter and my wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm babysitting the kids, and or I come home to my dog, and my dog, like look, it's 4 something. I'm in the house. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, I just purchased this thing. I'm trying to fit together, but I wanted to be more like, yo, it's just another trip to the gym, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to leave my dog home by himself, and so he spent the night with me Thursday in a hotel or whatever. Everybody loved him, and Friday came, and now shit hitting me. It's like, oh shit, a couple hours. Everything rushed to me like, yeah, a couple hours. It's
Mm-hmm.
real.
Mm-hmm.
This supposed to be one of the best, pound for pound.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my
Mm-hmm.
dog took all that nervous energy away. All I
Wow.
did was
That's
pet him.
dope.
He
That's
played with me,
dope.
he bit me. All I did was pet him.
That's
And
dope.
by the time I got ready to walk to that arena, and I walked through that arena, and I realized there was no cameras to see me
Mm-hmm.
see me
Mm-hmm.
enter the building, but there was cameras to see Savannah.
Right.
I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let's go,
Uh-huh. He
let's
loving
go.
it because
And
yeah, they good for trying to build up the next fight and they overlook something. And I
uh,
love the way everything played out. By the time you walk to the ring, that look on your face said it all to me.
yeah,
And I kept
I was
speaking
ready.
about like preparation. And I'm
Preparation
like,
is
I
king.
guarantee you she's as prepared as she's ever been.
Yeah, that was the best that I've ever felt, the best that I've ever been. I took some good shots, not too many, but I took a good shot. Buckled my
Mhm,
left leg on the fourth round.
mhm,
That did nothing but let me know that I got a good chin, and I knew I had a good chin in sparring because I was in the ring with some of the best power punchers there was.
mhm,
Shout out to my sparring partners, Shavir Staten, Hakeem Nurse, Kirk, Christy, who's a 200-pound girl, tall, throw awkward combinations. Some of the
mhm,
young girls, I really can't think of their name, but I had some of the
mhm,
best sparring that I ever had consistently. Um, Khalik, real strong, fights at 165, walks around at 180, but hits like a heavyweight.
Right.
Um, I mean, there was no colors that I was denied Saturday. I had seen all the colors.
Right. Oh
I
man,
was having
you
fun.
seen the rainbow, huh?
Yeah, man, I was having fun in there, and it's unfortunate that I was fighting two people at the same time. I'm not gonna make a
Mhm.
drastic statement about the ref, um,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he,
we
you know,
got you.
he,
Don't even worry.
yeah, he
We got
definitely
you.
was a-sided. You know what I'm saying? And I think that
Oh
the,
man,
I think,
I don't think.
I think, yo, Jake and the
Mm,
fans ringside took care of him,
mm,
and
mm-hmm,
Twitter is taking care of him.
mm-hmm,
And to see him
mm-hmm,
treat Pacquiao and Mario Barrios so polite,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
it threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Chill, Troy.
Right, right, right. It's all
So,
good. We know Troy
sorry
just
about
saying
that.
what's up to the chat.
Yeah,
Troy
yeah,
just
yeah.
said
He was
what's
saying
up, chat. It's all
that's my
good.
little guard dog. Could you imagine a
Hey,
golden
speaking
doodle
of the
be a
ref,
guard dog? Little
oh
cute
my,
golden doodle.
yeah, that referee, I almost lost my damn mind calling that fight
Yeah.
live.
There
But
was nothing
oh
he
my
could
god,
stop. It
I
was
was like,
God's timing. It was God's
"Ooh, yo,
decision. It
up
wasn't
with
nothing
him.
he could
So who
stop.
man's is this? I'm going off. I'm like, get him out of here, man. Get his
Uh-huh.
ass gone. Man, I was like, I was calling for the shot, and you landed that right hand. I seen her get her. She was hurt. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah. I was
you're
trying to get
saying
her
that
out of
all
there.
week. I
She was
knew you
on
could
noodle
land that shot.
legs. Mm-hmm.
She's how strong is she, man? The scale of 1 to 10. What's her power like? Cause I know that's what people want to know.
I give it like
Man.
a 7, a 7-8.
Mhm,
It caught me good. It left a knot on my face. Um, she was powerful. It was a. I called my. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I watched the fight like 200 times since the fall. I ain't gonna lie. Netflix probably
good
tired of me.
study. Hmm.
I called my trainer this morning. I'm like, yo, you know why I got hit with that right hand? I keep watching it. And I'm like, I'm
Hmm.
dropping it. He like, no, I don't think that. And he keeps it real with me. But
Hmm.
it was just a good shot. I can't. I mean, I'm shorter than her. That just goes to show you Savannah's IQ too. I'm shorter
Hmm.
than her. She realized I was dropping my hand, so she doubled up the jab and threw over a overhand right, which is something that
Hmm.
I would have loved to hit her with because she's taller. And
Hmm.
it was a good shot, and I took it very, very well.
Hmm.
I took it very well. And
Hmm.
then what I want to give myself credit on is I listened to my corner very well.
Hmm.
The
That's
connection in
about
the corner is everything. It's everything.
it.
And this is the first fight back with Terrific Gifts, you
Hmm.
know, who was major in my career. Barry and
Right.
Terrific Gifts worked extremely well
Mhm.
together. And yeah, man.
I got a question. How was you able to block out the outside noise? Because, like you said, I mean, it's like you were very aware of the moment, the situation. Who they was rooting
Mm.
for, how they had you an underdog, but none of that stuff mattered once you climbed them 3 steps. I mean, how was you able to just compartmentalize and go out there and just perform and do what Shadasia do best?
I wasn't fighting for them. I was fighting for
Mm-hmm.
me. And,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I went in there doing. Like I wanted this fight because of what I wanted. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? And I wanted to be a unified world champion. And this is a step closer to the undisputed. So
Mm-hmm.
that's all I thought about. I thought about basically just why the reasons that I wanted. I was fighting for my family.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was fighting for my legacy. My children, which my nieces and nephews, my daughter, I consider my children. And my coaches, man, because
Mm-hmm.
they supported me. They sacrificed with me, and
Mm-hmm.
I was fighting for my community as well to let them know
Right.
that an African American female from Paterson, New Jersey, a rough, rugged city like Paterson, New Jersey,
Yeah. Talk
where
about it.
we're on the news for murdering, killing, drug
Mm-hmm.
dealing, fentanyl, and all sorts of things. That we have something
Mm-hmm.
positive to praise. We have something positive to display.
Right.
Um, Born and raised in Paterson, New Jersey, I love my city, and my eyes is a little bit sleepy today because I went
Mm-hmm.
to my afternoon programs, and
Mm-hmm.
I taught a class to the young
Right.
children today. Even though I was on TV last week, I want them to know that I'm still reachable. That what
See?
I'm accomplishing, you can
Mm-hmm.
accomplish. Anything that you have in your heart and your desires, you can accomplish. And I'm just a young, well, not young, not so young, but a black girl from the streets of Paterson, New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
who refused to follow the negative, who adore and listen to her mother's every word. I trust my mother with my life.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a plan for me, and I trusted her plan because she's been here longer than I have.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask
And
you. Mhm.
she
No, go.
saw
Go.
her she saw her plan through. There's a lot of fighters that came out of Patterson that could be where I am, but they gave up too soon. I kept
Mm-hmm.
going. Barry tell me
Mm-hmm.
that all the time. I'm like, yo, Barry, you so hard on me, man. You let this guy do this, let this do that.
Mm-hmm.
He say, yeah. Which one of them world champ? And I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wanted to
I'm
speak.
just a living testimony of what I want my nieces and
Right.
nephews to be, what I want my
Right.
daughter to do. You know, I see
I
my
wanted
daughter
to
every
ask
morning.
you
I see
about
my
your.
daughter.
Mhm.
My daughter refused last summer. I wanted her to work. Her and her mother they co-host against me. She did this whole spill about crying in the car because I wanted her to work. Now I watch her every morning. I'm up. I still get
Right.
up. I'm on a
Yeah.
break. I'm banned from the gym for at least 30 days. So I don't got nothing to do with my time. I'm trying to fix this mixer so I can DJ in the house a little bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
And so
There
I'm
you
in the
go.
living
That'll
room.
help you. That'll help you.
I'm in the
That'll help
living
you.
room, right? And I'm chilling. And I see my
Mm-hmm.
daughter get up every day to work and go to work proudly now.
Mm-hmm. It's
So
funny you speaking about your mixer because my son got one. He just got
yeah,
one. His birthday was on the 18th. He got this
yeah,
little DJ mixer thing too. He be in there just going in. I had to kick
yeah.
him out right before we went live.
Hey,
He
ain't
was
nothing
in
wrong
here
with that
DJing.
because
I'm like,
he could be doing something completely different, man.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And so I'm
mm-hmm.
proud. You know, all these things keep me in the house. Before then, I was doing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the the PS5, and now my nephews they come over here, man, and they be hating on me. They beat all my games. I just had them.
Oh man.
I told the world that I was gonna take my babies to a water park. That's the first thing I did Saturday. Blew the
Ah,
bag home.
dope,
You know what I'm saying?
dope, dope, dope.
So that's all I am, man.
Man.
I'm proud of myself
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't
You
supposed to
should
beat
be.
Savannah. I wasn't supposed to beat her according
Exactly. We
to
gonna talk about it. Oh, we gonna
yeah.
talk about it. They counted wrong. That's what I'm saying. They math wasn't math in that day,
No,
and I knew
no.
it. We was fully confident in you, and you made a lot of people happy. My girl, like she woke the neighbors up. Yeah, neighbors
Yeah.
like, "You good? You all right?" She, I'm watching the fight. She ain't even open the door. And she was going off. Something I wanted to ask you that you touched on about your mom having a plan. And
Hmm.
that's what made your journey even more interesting. Remember, she spoke about getting a degree. And remember, for so many people to stay there and know that,
Hmm.
guide you and stick with you while you were doing that. How difficult was that? And remember, you like, man, like that's the point that I think for me, just listening, that made you different. Because I think
Yeah.
a lot of people would have made a decision there. Oh, it's either one or the other. You was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do this, and we get back to it. How challenging was that for you?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't challenging at all because I seen my mother sacrifice so much for me when I was a
Mhm,
kid. I never went
mhm,
without everything she
right,
told me. I always trusted her. You know,
mhm,
now I'm older. I'm married myself, so um, she's got to provide a little proof now because my mother could get it real sketchy. But
mhm,
that woman, man, that woman,
mhm,
it takes a village, and
yeah,
unfortunately, um, she was that village. Her and my
mhm,
stepfather for some time before he passed. She was that village, and you know, I trusted her vision. My mother
mhm,
told me I was going to college when I was about 3 years old. We was riding in one of a burgundy Saab with a system, and she was talking to me
wow,
about college. Here I am
wow,
graduating high school. I'm like, yo, mom, I'm tired of school.
wow,
What are you talking about?
mhm,
Like, I gotta go another 4 years after I found something I love. She just
mhm,
told me trust me, and everything that she saw fit for my life, she saw it through, and it worked out.
mhm,
She's never steered me wrong, you know.
right,
Even till this day, she just get a little sketchy sometimes, but she's a great woman.
mhm,
She had a plan, and she worked her
mhm,
plan, and
mhm,
20 years later, I'm unified world champion. And I
right.
have you know that she did threaten me a lot before this fight. She said, "Listen, if you don't
Ah.
go out here." I swear to God, I thought it was hilarious. She said, if you don't go out here and beat this girl, her and my brother locked
Mhm,
up doing some time. Shout out to my
mhm,
brother Titus. Um,
mhm,
they said, listen, if you don't go out here and beat this girl the way I know you can,
mhm.
you gonna have problems with me. And I'm just looking at her like, girl,
Them words still hit different to this day, right? When
yeah.
mama start making a threat, man, you gotta deliver.
Where yo, tell whoever this is, Shadasia Hype Train, they spelled my name wrong. Get it right. Pretty
Yeah,
who
he's
that?
part of the train though. That's what he's saying.
Pretty.
He's not calling you
Oh,
hype.
okay,
I
okay,
wouldn't. I
okay.
wouldn't even
See?
put it up. No, he's
Yeah.
part of the hype train. But yeah, you
See,
did spell it wrong.
bro,
You
I've been
did.
clapping back. I've been clapping back. I've been finding
I know.
everybody who said I
I
was
know.
supposed to do what. And I'm like,
Oh,
where you at?
they know you the family over
Yeah.
here. Over here, we
All
gotta show
family, all
love.
love, man.
All you
Y'all
do
the
is put
first.
on, man.
Shout out to Jusdue. Y'all the first interview I
That boy,
did.
my dog.
I was
Big dog
supposed to
Willie.
do Andre Ward's. That's big to me. Andre Ward, I'm a
It
fan of
is.
his, and
It is
he
huge.
yeah, and he he fell under the weather, but Just Do is definitely a family of
Uh,
mine. I love you guys,
we
man.
looking forward to that. His SOG is great. I always
Yeah,
comment under his
yeah,
interviews because
and
he one of
y'all
them. He getting back to the community, to the boxing community, even after
absolutely.
retirement. And we
Y'all kept
appreciate
me
it.
high when I was feeling real low, man, and that's what
See,
matters.
this is what this is about. That's why I
Yeah.
separate myself from a fan and a
Hmm.
supporter.
Hmm.
Fans, they change as soon as you lose or you have a rough night and they on to the next person, the next
Yeah.
fighter, next weight class. For me, I gotta be genuine. It's different because I know how hard it is to perform at the level that we ask y'all to perform at every single day. And we talk about this a lot on this channel. I tell people all
Mhm.
the time, imagine going to work and having your best day every single day. That's not even reality. Some nights you gonna be off, but I
Yeah.
think the real support is gonna be there when that smoke clear, win, lose, or draw. I really mean it because it's deeper than that to me. It's like you going out, you represent something more than yourself. You understand it. You fighting the
Yes.
right fights. You doing this shit the right way. I don't see no reason not to support, not one. So we gonna
Absolutely.
always,
And
hey,
that's why I take so serious what I do, because you have to understand, like, one of my coaches here tell me, he like, yo, this shit is not just about you, like it's
mm-hmm,
about us too,
mm-hmm,
and at first I'm like, man, I'm getting in there, I'm taking those punches, but then I had to understand, like, they sacrifice something too, and they're waiting to get paid. So that's why I don't
mm-hmm,
play with my weight, man. Like, I
mm-hmm,
don't play with my weight. I ain't trying to come in and lose on the scale, because it's embarrassing
mm-hmm,
to,
mm-hmm,
you know, my team. So
mm-hmm.
I'm just honored to be in this position. And
Yeah.
shouts out to Savannah Marshall. She's a great, tough opponent. I said that before the fight. I'll say it
Mm-hmm,
now. I expect her to be a little bit bitter about how the scorecards was read.
mm-hmm,
She's a competitor. She's a champion. Who
mm-hmm.
wants to lose? Who wants to
Nobody.
lose, especially when they're not the underdog? But as I watched the fight back and back, I see a lot of mistakes I made, but the win couldn't be any clearer for me. Shit, I think I swept 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's like
Arguably
you
9.
Yeah,
But
once you adjusted to her, that's from my vantage point. It was like
yeah,
it went a certain way. It was competitive throughout, but you was putting them rounds in the bank to me. So
yeah,
maybe that's why the scorecards read what they read. I hate
yeah.
that, arguing every time. Nah, you got one. I was screaming and whooping Von der Ward all week.
I like that. I saw
So,
that. I
I was
saw
like,
that.
man,
And then I
mhm,
like that you highlighted that she had on the colors of On the Ward.
yeah,
But I was
uh-huh.
trying to get it. I ain't even gonna lie. I was trying
You,
to
you
get
got
it,
you
man.
got some in there. Oh, you got some, and it made us
Yeah,
happy. Yeah, it made us happy. I was like, yeah, man. I think that changed the fight. Honestly, I
yeah.
think
Yes, it did.
when she really felt your power, I think the fight kind of changed. She
Yeah,
spent because you got a point taken for holding. That's where I
that
almost
was some
lost my damn
bullshit.
mind on the live.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like that when she started doing the holding while she was hurt. And I'm like, we're the same energy. But it was cool because you had her right where you needed her at. And respect to her was a great fight. But that changed it. You believing in
Absolutely.
yourself and getting that right hand in there is you made her feel you in there. And that she knew she was in there with a real one. And I think the fight just played out a certain way, man. And you just kept it. You never had no drop off to me and your activity. No really like far as letting
Yeah.
your hands go, I felt like it was a consistent performance throughout.
Absolutely. This was the most consistent and active I've ever let my hands go. But you know what? I noticed that I was going to be able to do that because while I was shadow boxing in the gym, I was throwing a shitload of punches and I wasn't tired. I'm like, yo, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
knew I was ready all camp, man.
Mm-hmm.
I pushed myself to the limit. I sacrificed so much, bro.
Right.
I played the house right where I'm at right now. I
Mm-hmm.
played the house so much. I just, I I'm honored, man, for real.
How refreshing was it for you to not only become a unified champion, but take the belt off a legit threat? You get me? It was no better fight for you to take, I think, at this current point than her. I
Yeah.
think let's fight for you right now.
Yeah, she was tough, and it's unfortunate that during fight week, Franchon Cruz came and was trying to get on the mic and ask questions during the press conference, and then
Mm-hmm.
showing love to Savannah and giving her what I guess is a game plan, and just kind of like really like being a nag,
Mm-hmm.
at my event. And then after, I'm calling out Clarissa Shields, who's top tier,
Right. Right.
the money fight. And it was just like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, like then I see her
Mm-hmm.
comment and saying, yo, she should be calling me out. And I made her reevaluate my life. And it's just like, bro, your
Oh,
style is so shitty.
you
Your
seen that?
style
You
is,
did see that. I
yeah,
was
your
gonna
style
ask
is so
about it. You
like,
seen it.
see,
You
a
caught
lot
the
of the
tweet.
shots that they were taking, that
Mm-hmm.
they've been taking for the last month, like them two, they didn't think I was gonna
Mm-hmm.
win. You should have saw them.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and my mother was sitting to the left of them, so
Mm-hmm.
they was seeing them stand up, record Savannah, like they had it all planned out. You understand what I'm saying? Savannah was supposed to
Mm-hmm.
wash me, but it's
Mm-hmm.
very unfortunate that like yo, Franchon, your last fucking fight was horrible. Your whole fighting style is horrible, so horrible that the promoters don't want to match you up against anybody. They don't like that you how you fight. You don't fight, you hold and then you hit, right? But I still gave her the respect and love as a champion to not even speak on her last performance, right? Because she
Mm-hmm.
continuously say God don't play about me, but then she do devilish shit. I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Not to get political and religious,
Oh,
right?
nah, nah.
But
We here.
you
We
can't
talking.
you
All
you
good.
can't talk about what God don't play about, but you walk around and you're throwing shots and hiding your hands. Cool, right? I'm not upset
Let's
about it.
do
You
it.
came. I seen what type of time you was on, and I see what type of time you was on after. But y'all said this girl was gonna beat me. She's
Mm-hmm.
experienced, right? That's what y'all
Mm-hmm.
said.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
And
Yes,
now
they
all of a
did.
sudden the rematch sparks an interest for you. Yes, I want to be undisputed. However, I wish somebody else had the belts. I just
Ah.
fought Savannah. I'm not trying to go and wrestle. I fought Savannah, who blow by blow. I blow, you blow. I blow, you blow. Who
Mm-hmm.
wants to fight Franchon? You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I want to be
Respect.
undisputed, but damn, like
Mm-hmm.
respect me, because I'm giving you the
Uh-huh.
respect. I could have spoke on your last performance, how you looked in the ring. Could have said all of
Mm-hmm.
that. Did
Mm-hmm.
none of that. I mind my
Mm-hmm.
business. I stayed
Mm-hmm.
focused.
Right. And you
It's
put on
tough,
one of
man,
the.
because but you know what? You can't expect
Mm-hmm.
everybody to be like you. You can't.
True. True indeed. True indeed. True indeed. Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. I figure you seen it because you also are aware of who else has the belts. Because, like I said, I think things could potentially line up perfectly for you because it's like that energy. Got that energy. You do have them belts. You unified now. It's like a one obstacle between you and what I think is yours. I'm say it like I've been saying. I'm very consistent, man. 3 punch difference, man. That's scream rematch, and I can't wait to see you get it. Cause think about it, you doing all this talking, you looking better, you getting better, you more confident, more comfortable, you working harder, you working smarter, and it's all showing in the ring. And you know how you got a championship mentality. You taking everything, and you allowing it to motivate you. You're not bitter. You're not torn down by it. It just seems to motivate you. And what better place to be in a unified championship? You got them other belts. You go over there and lift them up off. I mean, the first lap is cool, but the last lap is always better. You know what I'm saying? So, what if it's up to you? Who do you do? Is she next, or would you prefer something different?
Who are you speaking of what? Clarissa Shields?
Oh, no. Franchon, because she got the other belts. That's it's you with the two in the ring magazine. She got the other two.
Honestly,
Mm,
because of like how hard she's worked it, I wouldn't prefer her next.
mm,
I
mm,
wouldn't. Like
mm,
you haven't earned that. Whether you got
mm.
2 belts or not, I got 3. I got 3 now.
Big belt, take little belt.
Yeah, big bank take little bank, and obviously your team ain't willing to offer no life changing money. Who is though?
Mm, yeah,
Who
right.
is?
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I'm in that seat. Now I'm in that seat.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
got a family to provide for. I got dreams
Mm-hmm.
and goals now. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So now I'm in that
Mm-hmm.
seat because I did what y'all thought I couldn't do.
Yeah,
You,
hell yeah.
Clarissa said, "Go tell her to see me after she fights Savannah Marshall." Well, hello, glasses is on.
Yeah, and we love you. We love you, group. But look, man, look, I see people typing in the chat. I love the boxing. I know y'all going, because y'all competitors, so I know how that get. For me, I'm just here to support the fighters and the greatest fights, the best fights. It
Absolutely.
ain't nothing to argue, but I know it's gonna be people that say, "Well, Fran China did, she got the other belts," but I wouldn't mind seeing either one. But I'm all in support of what the fighter want. I'm not a selfish fan, and look, we know that's a great fight. We know it,
Yeah.
and it's people that really want to see it. I don't care what you think. After however how many people thought a certain way, July 11th, and they was proven wrong. So it just
Hmm.
goes to show you that these fights gotta happen no matter what we think. I want to see him, man. I want to see you get the best. What's coming to you? You work hard as hell, man. That
Appreciate
emotion that
that,
you
man.
feel when your hand got raised, shit. Like I said, should give me goosebumps. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I feel her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
It
you.
was real. It
Mm-hmm.
was real, man. It was real.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I said about it was absolutely real. I'm so soft hearted too. You ain't see like I had stopped crying, but I see my
Mm-hmm.
wife get in the ring and she's crying, and that shit made me cry all over again because a lot of people don't
Right.
put up with me when I'm in camp, but this woman does, man. And it takes a strong, beautiful black woman to be behind you when you chasing something that everybody is see is evident. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And she's reading shit on the tabloids and she's listening and seeing how people is
Mm-hmm.
just like, yo, this girl ain't got no chance. Devastation.
Mm-hmm.
And she's seeing me go through the motions, and I'm giving her money to just get out the house so I can have the house alone and watch my
Mm-hmm.
favorite movies and go to bed at 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm up now. During camp, I was in bed. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was fasting. I'm like, yo, I can't eat no bullshit. Let me go to bed early so I could get up early.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So many sacrifices that I made that only this woman and this kid sees. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what I'm going through in the house, and that's why it really means so much. And to see her emotional about it, to see somebody else
Mm-hmm.
care about your dreams the way you care about them. I couldn't have married a better woman. I couldn't have
Mm-hmm.
better support, and I couldn't have shared that moment with anybody better.
Yeah, it was dope. Like I said, I can't stress it enough, man. Seeing somebody grind the way you did,
Yes,
get
sir.
as close as what you did, and lose by a matter of single digit punches, and
Mm-hmm.
and then see, because I'm here, I'm in the mix. See
Yeah.
people write you off,
Oh,
and
big time.
I couldn't understand it. Like
I,
I
I believe
couldn't.
they called me a bus. One of them, somebody
Yeah.
called me a bus.
How much
And then
more
I
did it motivate you seeing how quick people switch up? All it takes is one
Absolutely.
loss, and you out there and you fought.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just like a job. They
Mm-hmm.
love you. You bust
Mm-hmm.
your ass for them. You get hurt, they move on to the next.
Right.
This
Right.
game don't love you.
Right. But just know,
None
I
of them.
always like to take this opportunity to try to highlight. There's always genuine support that I think each fighter has, and
Hmm.
I try to be,
Yeah.
a light to show y'all there's people out here that really support you, what you do, the sport, and your grind, and we know how difficult it is to continue to push how you've been pushing. So let's talk about it. Finally, you got your hand raised, and in that moment, talk about that moment right there. Got to, because it was one of the most genuine moments in boxing for me. Seeing that, and it's like
Yeah.
you tried to hold it, try to be tough, but it was like raw, real emotion.
It was
Talk
raw
to it.
emotion, man. And
You said
that
20
moment,
years.
that moment was everything. And everything that I said, it wasn't scripted, it wasn't written, it was pure
Mm-hmm.
from my heart. And then to see my trainer, he like low key passed out.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked him up because that's what he has done for me my whole life since I was 15. And we won that moment with him looking the same exactly. A lot of people don't know this. My trainer was fighting hyperthyroidism. So when we fought against Melinda Watpool, we couldn't get a lot of power in. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like at least 30 pounds lighter. But this camp, he was in great shape. He was strong. He had beat
Mm-hmm.
it. So just all the doubt and concern, and I seen him pass out or drop to the ground. We had
Mm-hmm.
made history. First of all, I'm the first
Right.
female world champion from Patterson, New Jersey, and then on top of that, unified with the Ring magazine. It's never been
Mm-hmm.
done before. It's never been done before, and it's been done. And I'm gonna say this: it's been done by him because I started with this man. He's been my
Wow.
head trainer, and now I'm ending my career with him. So
Right.
I just looked at him and saw him, and it was hard not to invest and put out that raw emotion because
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was feeling. I said it.
Mm-hmm.
I walk into the ring, niggas bleed just like us. That was a sign. I came out. That wasn't no accident. They not playing it now because it's on Netflix, right? But
Mm-hmm.
if you really go back to where I'm sending the message. You bleed just like I bleed. I'm
Yeah,
supposed to be scared
for
of
sure.
you? What the fuck?
For sure. Right.
Because that's what
I heard
everybody's
counting me
saying.
out. Right. Like I ain't putting in the same kind of
We in
work.
NYC. Tell me
Mm-hmm.
one rapper bigger than Biggie in
Nah,
NYC.
you did it right. Couldn't have done better, man.
People don't even realize I'm a born star. Like it's certain shit that I was doing fight week that really like
Talk
y'all
to
overlooking.
him. Talk to
Y'all
him. That's
overlooking me, right?
a
Okay,
fact.
boom. We at
That's
the
a fact.
press conference. You know, they asking her
Mm-hmm.
questions and they like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
Shadasia Green, do you take into consideration her layoff? Hell no, I don't take into consideration her layoff. I
Mm-hmm.
expect to see the best of Anna Marshall. That's what I prepare for. I see
Mm-hmm.
how
Mm-hmm.
y'all didn't Ariel, he like, yeah, Patterson in the house. It's pretty quiet. Okay, it's quiet now. Let's see, let's
Mm-hmm.
see about tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this that type of fight you get out you get out your silk sheets for. And guess what?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
literally still sleep on cotton. So what that tell you? I'm hungry.
They think
Been
you
hungry.
playing, now
Stay
they serious,
hungry.
man. Yeah.
Bro, I was
Love it.
sending signs the whole week.
I love it. I
That was
love it.
going over people's heads, but
I love it.
I was talking that shit that only a historian can talk. Cause guess what? I watch and I
Talk to 'em.
invest in my sport, bro. I seen the way
Mhm,
Marvin Hagler was always the underdog, always never really big as the
mhm,
Leonard and the Tommy Hearns and the Roberto Duran, but he
mhm.
did the
Talk
most work.
about it.
He fought
Talk.
Mugambi,
Yeah.
Savannah
Uh-huh.
Marshall. Mugabe was 25-0 with 25 knockouts.
Mhm.
Man, Hagler fought him like he was just a regular old Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of my favorite fights from him too. Man, did he break
Bro,
his will?
people
Mhm.
don't do their history. I was doing my
Nah.
history. That's what I if it was fight week right now, if it was fight camp right now, I'll be watching the fight or in the bed.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I was doing
Mhm.
my history and I was studying and I was going real deep into myself, like, and I was
Mhm.
talking to myself, man. I watched Jake and Chavez for real. And
Nah.
again, was Jake supposed to be Chavez? A lot of people maybe said yeah. A lot of people probably said no. But at the end of the day, he said self belief, and that's one thing
Mhm.
about Jake. I saw Jake
Mhm.
standing up during my fight. Jake was on my side, man. He was on that
Mhm.
riff ass. He was on that riff ass, and Jake
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
he was telling
Yeah.
me stuff. I heard him, and he shed a tear too. He shed a
That's
tear
right.
too. I
Mhm.
wish I could have showed him more love during that moment, but again, I had felt like, look, they signed her too, so a win is
Mhm.
a win for them, and I
Mhm.
felt like the
Mhm.
two people that was with me all camp had
Right.
deserved that moment, so I was
Mhm.
appreciative.
For
I was
sure.
appreciative of that.
Right, right. Man, that's just dope, man. Jake, for me personally, he winning me over investing in the women's boxing league. And I just
Absolutely,
think that's a
absolutely,
very intelligent move. And
yeah,
it's coming off as genuine because it's taking thought. And you could see it to put together that all women's card the way he did. To me, I think that was the biggest one. It was title fights and unifications, undisputed everywhere. I'm like, yo,
yeah.
and on a Friday. And on Netflix, talk to me, chat. What was it like? How did you like the Netflix experience?
It's amazing, man. I
Mm,
gotta be honest. Netflix is doing amazing things. They have
mm,
a different set and crew from fight, so you gotta kind of do everything a little bit extra. You gotta rehearse. It was a beautiful thing.
mm,
I think we don't talk about enough Amanda and Katie.
mm,
Amanda
mm.
has selected a bunch of fighters to fight on this card. She's really
Right.
reaching back, which at one day I want to do, but she's reaching back and pulling the people up with her. And
Mm-hmm.
I just appreciate her. She's definitely responsible for me signing with MVP, man. And
I think
Katie
that's dope,
Teller,
man.
man.
She's
Katie
dope.
Teller is Katie Teller is dope too, man. Can't front.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you
Yeah.
get a chance to watch the fight?
Nah, you know why?
Mm,
I gave all of my tickets to my family.
mm,
So I was
right,
backstage in my locker room.
right.
I ain't had no seat.
Oh man,
Imagine
wow.
that. Champ just won.
Selfless,
My wife told
selfless.
me, my
Mm-hmm.
daughter told me she was coming to the fight. I told her, no, you ain't. You ain't coming to the fight. She
Mm-hmm.
said, yes, I am. She came to the
Mm,
fight. I had to give her a ticket. My mother, my uncle. Um, so I was all out of tickets. And it's crazy because 5 tickets go to the fighters and the coach. I gave my ticket away. And my coach is sat in the back with me. We were
that's
so
dope, man.
stunned. And then I
That's
had to do
dope.
more medicals the day
Mm-hmm.
the after, because New York,
Mm-hmm.
ever since the deaths in New York, they so strict. So
Right.
I had to
Right.
I couldn't leave. I had to do more extras, but yeah, man.
Mm. That's really dope. Just seeing that Netflix, big platform, and shining. The biggest moment, like you stood on everything you said. Shout out to being boxing news. He said
Where
Shadasia Game don't have to love you. We
yeah, that's
love you.
right.
That's
That's
a
right.
fact,
I love
man.
y'all back. I love
It's
y'all
a
back. I
fact.
love y'all so
Yo,
much, man. Y'all
don't
don't
get
even
it. We
know.
different over here. I love to build with the
Always.
fighters. We appreciate what y'all do. We talk about it, and for you
Yes,
to
sir.
take the time out your day to come, fill us in on your experiences and where you at. Man, I'm forever grateful to
I
build with
appreciate that, man.
a real one.
And
And seeing you, it ain't even over for you yet, man. It's just like
nah,
it's
it's just
just
getting
getting
started. I
started. I hate to
appreciate
be
that, man.
cliche, but that's what it's like. It's like it's just getting started because
They
I like the
haven't even
world is
seen the
just
best of me yet, man. Like, things got a little sloppy with Savannah because I just wanted to touch her. Touch her, touch
yeah,
her, touch her,
yeah,
touch her. But
yeah.
they haven't seen the best of me. I read something where they was like, yo, they just limited skill. And I'm like, what? Skill? Okay. So when
I
they
don't
fought,
see.
when they saw me with Elise Sedaros, they said I had amazing skill. But every fight takes different, man.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Mm-hmm.
fight is different, man. But I appreciate you guys having me on today, giving me the time,
Always, man.
and it's
I
always
didn't
love,
keep you
man.
too much longer, but I did want to ask uh, um your next, you know what, I ain't gonna ask the next opponent.
Yeah.
Would you want to get back in there before the year is out?
No, hell no.
You want to take
Man, I need some
rightfully
time
so. You
off,
take
man.
the rest of the year off,
Everybody,
right?
everybody been asking me that.
Mm,
I'm like, look, I don't
mm,
want to talk about no fighting no
mm,
time soon.
mm.
Listen, I'm taking
I'll
my
take a break.
I'm proud of
Mm,
this, man. Let me tell you something. Right now, I'm house hunting.
mm-hmm. You're right.
I'm house hunting, and I get to take my daughter, my wife, and my nephew, my oldest nephew, my firstborn, to
Right.
Hawaii, man, and that's special
Mm,
for me. Being
absolutely.
an African American sister, 35 years old, and I'm able to show my kids what I consider my children a different life. My nephew has never been out of the country before, or
Uh,
my
you give me
daughter,
memories, man.
my,
Priceless.
my daughter only been to DR, and we're about to see some of the best water there is. Shit, I want to see it all. I
Absolutely.
want to see turtles. I want to see whales. So
That's dope. She probably got a phone call. Nah, phone call. I know. Yeah, man. Shout out to the champ, man. Wanted to ask her just a few more questions. I ain't gonna keep her too much longer, man. And we always appreciate her time and just putting on, man. She fight for so much more than herself, and she's selfless all the way down to her tickets. You get what I'm saying? Sacrificing, seeing fights to make sure other people do. There's just so many reasons, where you get behind a individual like this and you really support. So she probably got a phone call. She'll be back up, but gotta ask her because I believe she had, in my opinion, no bias, no nothing. I think she had the performance of the night. As I told y'all on the card, for me, I thought she had the performance of the night, and I'm glad to see that I wasn't the only one that felt like she had the performance of the night because she got the $250,000 bonus that couldn't have went to a better person on the card. So she'll pop back in. If you need me to send you the link out again, I will. Shout out to the champ, man. Appreciate her time as always. And again, y'all, it's just dope because there she go. Yeah, yeah, we get it. We blowing you up. We get it. We ain't gonna take too much more time. I got a phone call. You know how it go. You can hear me? You can hear me? Yeah, yeah. I hear you. You kind of low. Can you hear me? Oh, good. Mhm.
you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
getting calls, but yeah,
yeah, I ain't gonna be too much longer. I did want to ask you because it was deserved. Another thing that really just made me happy personally because I love to see people getting their just due. You
yeah,
had the performance of the night, and it's good to see that I wasn't the only one that thought that. I think you stole the show because
yeah,
the matchup you had. It was competitive on paper and in the ring, and then the odds and the bookmaker, even though they was wrong, the underdog. I think what you had to deal with, who you were fighting, her only loss is to Clarissa Shields. Like I think you had the toughest challenge and you overcame, and you got
Yeah.
that $250,000 bonus, man. How did you see that coming, or did it catch you off guard?
It caught me off guard, and I didn't care nothing about it. Like at first, when I heard it, I was looking at Barry. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. But I just wanted to be victorious in my fight. I just wanted to beat this girl. I didn't give a damn if they gave me the bonus or not. But honestly, it means so much
Talk
on
about
top of that. You know what I'm saying? I
it.
was more worried about taking home them belts. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
having my best
yeah,
performance thus
yeah,
far. So,
yeah.
but the bonus was actually amazing. It was beautiful. I had no clue that it was coming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to Layla. Man, Layla Ali watched my fight. She was honest. She was
Yes.
real. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was it, man. That was
Man,
definitely it.
it was just fun to see it. And I'm like, man, it's just blessings for you to see it, like they're rewarding. Yeah, you got the right person won, got their hand raised, and then just so happened to be something extra for hard work. Like keep hearing that 20 years and seeing the way you felt it, man. Just 20 years. I'm like, man, I don't think people
Hmm.
think of doing something for 20 years, anything that you're doing. You know what I mean? School, whatever it is, think about how much time that is and see it paying
Yeah,
off. Just like I said, couldn't happen to a better person, selfless, all the way down. I was just saying it before you had got a phone call, all the way down to your tickets, making sure people see the show. You get what I'm saying? Just couldn't happen to a
yeah.
better person. And like I said, the
Hmm.
city is couldn't have had a better champion, man. Jersey, we showing
I
our ass
appreciate that.
this year, ain't we? I seen your
Yeah,
other
let's
posts
do
with
it.
all the different people from Jersey. I'm like, bro, kicking
Shout
ass,
out,
man.
shout out to Shakur, man. He showed me love too, you know, and I know that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it can be a little bit complex because he's really good friends with Clarissa Shields, but
Mm-hmm.
Shakur put on a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful performance, man. That kid is
That's
special.
my guy. I gotta get him back on
He's
here too.
special.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That was fun watching. I'm just like for me as a fight fan, I was like spoiled that night. See my
Yeah.
girl kick some ass, take a belt, get her hand raised. And I said, if they giving fight bonuses to the right person, it's just a great night of boxing. And that whole card, let me say that
Yes,
every
sir.
last woman, win, lose, or draw, I would support that entire card again. They all went out there and did what they could, the best they could. Win, lose, or draw, I'm rocking
Hmm.
with y'all. We support boxing over here, and you stole the show, though. You stole the show,
That's love,
and one,
man. That's love,
yeah, for
Jusdue.
sure. One of the last thing I wanted to ask you, what message do you think? What message do you have for could I say maybe the potentially the next ShadasiaGreen that was able to see you fight, and maybe they just decided, that's something I want to do because they was able to see you do it. What message would you have for that
I would say,
next?
keep going, no matter the circumstances. If it's in your heart and it's in your
Mhm,
soul and it's something that you can't go to sleep without dreaming and thinking about it, give it
mhm,
200%. Keep going. You fall 7 times, get up 8. You lose three
mhm.
times, fight again 4. Keep pushing, keep striving. They can't deny you forever. That's my message.
Right. And that's real. And y'all heard it, man. Straight from the newly crowned unified 168-pound champion. Soon to be undisputed champion. Because we like to put stuff in the universe. We like to throw it out there.
Yeah.
But over
You
here,
got
we
to put
really
it in the
mean this shit.
manifest, manifest.
We got to, because we see it,
Mm-hmm.
it's going, and I just want to see you get everything that your hard work it has in store for you. You know what I mean? And that's just what I want to see. I want to see you win inside and outside the ring. So again, it's always I
Appreciate
appreciate
that, Justin. All
always
love. Thank you, man. It was a pleasure.
appreciate you. Definitely, man. We will be we gonna be talking again soon because there's more belts, so it ain't over. This journey ain't over.
That's right.
Appreciate you. All right. Shout
Appreciate
out
you,
to
man.
everybody. No doubt. Shout out to the champ. Appreciate her as always. I stole an hour of her time already. That was long enough, man. Shout out to everybody rocking out with your boy, Plat Boy, my guy, the Shadasia Hype Train. You know it. Big Dog Willie being a member 15 months. DN Boxing News. You know it. Shadasia the game don't have to love you. We do. You know it, man. Big shout out to BN Boxing News. Everybody
And we ain't never got to
supporting that
box
ride.
again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your Jusdue.
You know what? And I was going to shout out to everybody, man, that pulled up, that tuned in. I appreciate every last one of y'all. I was going to keep it going, and talk about some other things. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to come back later. We're gonna try to do a little Jusdue After Dark. Peace to the Queen Lisa. Again, I appreciate you, all the support. Shout out to everybody that supported baby girl, baby mama do, and baby dude's birthdays. We truly appreciate y'all. Big shout out to Lisa, always supporting in a huge way. One of the biggest supporters. Truly appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your Jusdue.
Behind the Hands TV, my dog was good with it. They saw Mr. Crazy T. Nah, I ain't catch it. Shout out to Trey Titan. Cal Cool with my dog, man. He said that was fire. We appreciate you, man. Much love for Live Frequency, my dog. So yeah, man, I'm gonna just leave this one for her. And we're gonna come back. We're gonna probably do a little Jusdue After Dark, man. I did one once before. So make sure y'all turn y'all notifications on. I'm gonna leave her interview for her. She deserved this time. We're going to go start a different live up, and we're going to come back and build on some boxing. It's a lot of stuff to talk about. Teo done got slapped. Matias standing on business. You know, you got Charlo arguing with Keith Thurman. Lubin threatening to beat up fighters. He said he going to show Thurman with a real one. It's a lot to talk about, and we're going to get to all of it. Make sure you turn your notifications on, sub to the channel. All that good stuff, and we're going to keep building, man. We're going to be back a little later. Shout out to my dog, B in Boxing News. Was this weekend, too. Man, happy belated, Kyle, man. Happy belated, bro. Appreciate you, Lisa. Yeah, we're going to make sure we're going to come back and do a full stream, Jusdue After Dark. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to put that together, and we're going to have some fun like we always do, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. So I see all of y'all in a few hours, man. Hey, man, Platt Boy, that's a bet. I'm going to hold you to it, man. We're going to build for sure. So, again, big shout out to ShadasiaGreen, Patterson, New Jersey. Get behind her if you already ain't behind her. I know Patterson is, but if you a boxing fan, don't matter where you from, you got to be able to support somebody that getting out the mud, that sacrificed so much, still continue to sacrifice, and it's paying off. And that's what it's all about over here, building up the sport of boxing and showing these fighters love. Giving them they just do, because that's what we do over here at Jusdueboxing. So with that, I'm going to see all of y'all a bit later. Peace to the fam.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdue shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdue. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. 4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.